Hello everyone, I'm Suresh.
And I'm Abhay.
Today we'll be talking about social engineering attack and mitigation. So, what is social engineering? Social engineering is the art of manipulating people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. So, this attack is highly non technical because it doesn't have any coding requirements.
So let us look into the history of social engineering attack. Kevin Mitnick, a world famous computer criminal of the 20th century, popularized this term. So these are some of his books.
So, these are the five phases in any attack, and social engineering comes under reconnaissance, which is also called as information gathering. So basically, hacker spends most of his time gathering information than attacking it. So this is basically very important.
So let us look into the types of social engineering attacks. So pretexting. It is the act of creating and using an invented situation in order to convince a target to release confidential information. Online social engineering. This is based on the fact that many users use the same password for many accounts such as Facebook, Gmail, Yahoo, etc. Reverse social engineering. The key here is to establish yourself in a position of authority and have your targets come to you. Phone social engineering. The hacker will call someone up and imitate a person of authority and slowly retrieve information from them.
So this is basically a posture which will be posted. So this is an example where you can see a link in the poster, which in this case links to a phishing site. So be aware of it. So this is a very interesting example where USB keys are actually used to fool people. So as you can see here, there are two places where open folder to view files are there. So one of them is basically a virus which leads to running a malware and corrupting the host computer. So this is just another example of phishing site which is actually embedded in a mail.
Yeah. So there are many instances of scammers calling up users, offering them help to clean up their system, requesting payments, and other details. There's one such instance wherein a website called as Online PC Doctors. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So Zeus is a very famous malware which wreaked havoc and it asked its victims to install a security program on their Android phones. And there are many applications which spread malware in the social networking sites like Goopface.
So I'm pretty sure you would have seen this. So users are basically lured into clicking such links. So this will be followed by a lot of spams and stuff. So basically this is also called as clickjacking. So this is an example where the malwares are signed with certificates. So how do they exactly get it? They get it by either doing identity theft or by using a malware to steal it. So let's see an example which actually took place few years back. The attacker actually used the vulnerabilities in Amazon and Apple's systems to perform an attack on a normal user. So basically, the very four digits the Amazon considered unimportant were enough to actually, cause a lot of problems in Apple systems. So let's go and see it. Hmm. Let me explore the security flaws of Amazon Apple. Hello, is this Apple call center?
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
I've forgotten the password of my Apple account. Please help me reset it.
Okay, sir, you just have to answer some security questions.
Oh no, I've completely forgotten all details regarding my account. Is there any other way to get my details back? Please, there must be something you can do. I really need to access this account now.
Hmm. Okay, sir, you just have to tell me the last four digits of your credit card and billing address.
I guess that shouldn't be a problem. I already know my billing address. I'll check out my credit card number. Give me 2 minutes. I can easily go to Amazon.com and get this information. They call this security. um, Gotcha. Okay, ma'am, please note it down. It is 5343.
Okay, sir, let me verify. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. We have to follow the security measures. Your temporary password is. Please use this password to change your current password. Is there anything else that I can do for you, sir?
Got whatever you wanted. No, thank you very much.
Thank you for calling Apple Call Center. Have a nice evening.
Now that I've got access to his Apple account, let me see what's in there. Let me delete all this data. Damn fellow, he hasn't used two-way authentication mechanism. Can change his Gmail, Twitter passwords too. I'm a genius! Oh, that was devastating.
Right, when you see companies like Apple and Amazon falling prey into the hands of social engineers, it really is frightening. So, how do you think these kind of social engineering attacks can be implemented?
The thing is that the software companies, the Apple and Amazon should have had some security policy.
A common
security policy which should have been, given to the world. Yeah, what do you think the victim could have done in order to prevent or minimize the impact of the attack?
Yeah, so as you know, his Apple account was compromised due to the security flaw that existed in Apple company.
Yeah.
So he could have saved his Google and Gmail and Twitter account. Or he could have used Google's two-way authentication system, wherein the Google sends a verification text to the person, the mobile, the person who wants to change the password. And unless you have the mobile, you cannot change the password. So let's talk in general about the various mitigation techniques and defensive strategies.
The first thing which comes to mind is education. People should get proper security education where they come to know about what kind of attack, social engineering attack people are doing.
Yeah, do you think the people in an organization pose a threat to
Yeah, the thing is that the companies should actually perform a proper personal screening before they actually take employees to their company. So one thing is that we have seen many data thefts happening. So how do you think it can be prevented?
Right. Yeah, so to protect the confidential data from being fallen into the wrong hands, companies can make use of various authentication systems like biometrics, or basically a secure sign-in process. You could use camera phones, stuff like that. Yeah,
So
that's about it.
So let's see something in action where we actually demonstrate
Social engineering
attack on one of our friends who is
He was very interested in computer networks and had applied for various internships.
So let's see it in action.
So this is an example of an email spoofing website called the Fake Mailer, the mkai.cz. Basically, this website can be used to spoof emails in the name of anyone. Like it has a name field, email field, the victim's email ID.
Victim's email address, subject, the body. You can also choose a file and send an attachment along with the mail.
You can add malicious files to that.
The actual mail and send in the name of a legitimate user. So basically, in this case, as we told earlier, we are sending it to Rakesh, who's one of our friends, who's applied for an internship under Mr. Gaur Prasad of IT department.
And yeah, we the social engineers know this piece of information, and we intend to exploit this information. Yeah, so
in this case, we are simply sending him mail telling that you've got the internship, and we are sending him the interesting internship dates as well. So,
And
but yeah,
we hope to get a treat from him.
yeah, that's sure. But we could do a lot of things apart from this. We can ask him to pay, say, $10,000 for registration fees for this internship program, or say